especially after the Alabama game where there were so many special teams miscues. Was it kind of satisfying to see the special teams play as well as they did against NC State?
Yeah, definitely. I think it was very satisfying. It's a really good word for it. To know what we can do and then go out and show it, and especially kind of that 180 flip from the Alabama game to NC State. I think it was very important for us mentally and just confidence-wise in our special teams and our team's kind of focus on special teams. I think it was very, very important for us to do that.
I mean, obviously, anyone who's been out there sees it's a big part, a big emphasis of practice. One of the first things you guys do every day. Was it just one of those? It was just a couple of little things that needed to be fixed.
Yeah. I mean, kind of some of our habits and stuff in practice that we built. It just kind of got lackadaisical in areas, and it was just really just the little things, and that's what you don't get big things without little things, and whenever you have something like playing in Alabama, that's you really got to go over all the fine details and stuff, and it was on the players, it was on us. I mean, we take ownership of that as just kind of our responsibility, and didn't do it to the level that we were expected to or that we needed to.
For you, what's the biggest difference from year one to year two?
My confidence, personally as a punter, and then just slowing the game down around me and knowing that I don't need to worry about what anybody else is doing. When I get out there, I take a deep breath, and then all I'm focused on is my job and just getting up on off and hitting the best ball that I possibly can to put our defense in great position.
Especially as a freshman, but really anyone who plays for the first time, are you overthinking things even though you're not trying to?
And I mean, it's more just like I want to do the best job I can. I want to be perfect, and kind of that pressing to be perfect, pressing to be better than what you would be if you were just like calm and relaxed and just like, okay, this is just like practice. I'm going to go out here and I'm going to hit a nice ball. It's going to go 45 yards, have 4-8 hang time, and turn over, and it's going to be fair caught. I mean, it's just kind of one of those things. It's really a mental part of it. It's not a physical part. I mean, coming back from year one to year two, for me, I kind of broke down the basics of my technique and kind of went back to the drawing board of it and built back up. And we saw that in the spring game, and then in Alabama, and then NC State. And it was just more of a mental thing for me.
As far as a specialist, how self-motivated do you have to be? Because you do get coaching, but there are times when you guys are just kind of left on your own to do what you need to do to prepare.
Yeah, I mean, I think self-motivation is a big part of anything that you do here. I mean, you're going to be any position here. I mean, you're going to be pushed by coaches and stuff, but if you don't have the self-motivation to do it yourself, then you're never going to really reach your full potential. But I mean, yeah, specialists especially, Coach Graham does running back stuff whenever we're not doing special teams, and so yeah, it is on us. But we're our own worst critics anyways, and so we don't really need to be yelled at and cussed out whatever whenever we're not practicing the way that we want to in between those special teams periods. And it's just kind of one of those things where it's really on us to do what we can and do what we need to.
What was the atmosphere like out of practice? Because I know guys were just really anxious to get back out there and start building for another week.
Yeah, I mean, we had a lot of high energy and a lot of focus and a lot of attention to detail and stuff because, like I said earlier, it is about the little things. So we had a lot of very good focus for everybody being out there. And, no one was down. No one was had their head down and felt defeated. Whatever. We were all very, very just ready and very excited for this challenge. It's a very good Wake Forest team. We're preparing for them very well.